How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and this is a first look at Surviving Titan, a new randomly generated survival adventure RPG style game coming out at the end of the month, end of April here, so it's not quite out yet. We're getting a nice quick early look at things here. You can either... it randomly generates every time. I'm just going to do this a bunch of times and then go with Rhett. We're going to be playing with Rhett. But then you have Perk. I started trying to say Rhett and Perk at the same time. Extra mining skill, farming skill, wood cutting, or fishing. Let's go with like mining. That seems kind of like generic. Asking wizards for help. Please be patient. It could take a few minutes. They really have to ponder their answers. They're kind of old, too. They're not as quick as they used to be. Okay, there's also... Notch came up in there somewhere, actually. I don't know what it was. Consulting him on how to make a randomly generated survival game. I'm sure he would have some good pointers. It's kind of that guy's whole jam. I'm starting to suspect I need the mouse, not the controller. So I'll set that aside. Look at that. We got some resources just like waiting to be picked up. They're just littered all over the place. 3 days later. Oh. We're cryo sleeping, are we? Yeah. All systems functional. Was that a positive go or bad? Shard at your service. Oh, you are unconscious. What do we have here? Seems like you knew me a second ago. Oh, concussion, amnesia. Interesting. It would be, wouldn't it? Ah, terminal. Hang in there, buddy. This should do the trick. It seems like you just smashed the hell out of it. Are you there? Wake up. Or you zapped it like R2-D2. Seems like a completely fail-safe solution. Oh, hey, it worked. I mean, yes. Hello there. Of course it worked. Why wouldn't it? Flawless. That's how technology works. I guess you're going to have some questions. Good to see you back on your feet. The ship's logs said you spent 3 days in the revival tank. Oh, so it's kind of like reminds me of the Vita chambers from BioShock. I can't remember exactly what they were called. I have no idea how you got yourself into there, but it is a miracle that you did. Who are you? Well, I did introduce myself, but you were playing the unconscious card in there. I'm the ship's survival helper and rescue droid. Let's just stick with Shard. Oh, okay, that's the full thing. It's made it seem like he had two different names almost, but no. Survival helper and rescue droid, Shard. Escape pod? Who? What? Ah, the Amnesia. Yes, you are in an escape pod. Keep up. We landed here almost 4 days ago. What did we escape from? The ship's logs are unclear. It seems you initiated the launch sequence manually. The pod has been broadcasting an emergency signal ever since. We have received no signal back. 4 days without a signal does not bode well. We are going to need to start planning for the long haul here. What do you mean the long haul? Well, exactly what it sounds like. The pod has limited supplies. We're going to need to find more. Okay, where do we start, or what should I do? Basically the same question. Quest started, amnesia! Like, it's exciting, like, woohoo! Hey, I like that attitude. Well, first, let's work with what we have. Go and open up the supply chest over there and grab everything you can. Load me up. I want it all. Give it all. A hazmat suit, protection from hazardous substances and radiation, a plasma pistol, also, oh, I thought it was a sword, a flare rocket, get some attention, maybe someone will see it, and moonberries, extremely rare berries, restore hunger, energy, and health, all while tasting good. Oh, well, that's a nice benefit then, isn't it? I wouldn't have expected the moon to harvest any great tasting culinary cuisine revelations. New crafting recipe. Craft this item at the synthesizer. This is probably also a crafting thing. So I have them. So I'm discovering the recipe by discovering the item, it seems like. Oh, there was also a loot all option. That would have been probably most convenient. I would like to equip I don't know if I need it. Look at the pistol too. I don't know how, like, aggressive things are going to be outside. I solved my amnesia. Just like that, it all makes sense again. Ah, perfect. You have your survival gear equipped. Now it's time to check the pod system terminal. We need to know which systems are functional and which are damaged. Head over to the terminal and click on it. It should fire itself up. It seems like a weird place to put that. I'm glad that it allows you to rebind the key. Oh, are you crazy? You can't fire that in here. Well, I mean, I can. I believe you mean to say I shouldn't. That lesson learned, though. It seemed like maybe not the best choice. Well, I'm trying to interact with this. How do I do that? Okay. I'm trying to interact without shooting everything. Escape pod terminal operational. System status, how long have I been here? Attempt engine ignition. Let's just wrap this up. Head home. Fuel reserves too low to attempt an engine restart. Power reserves too low to attempt engine start. Navigation systems offline. System status, just totally pooched, really. Why even bother? Not a chance. Okay, you got the latest update from the terminal. Looks like good news. No critical systems damaged. Most objects can be interacted in the same way. Click or tap on them. Or tap. Is there a mobile release of this? It's time to see what we're really dealing with on the planet. Follow me. All right, we've heard enough from the terminal, seen enough of the inside of this pod. Let's explore, take in some fresh air. Although maybe not too fresh. We have our hazmat suit on. It might be toxic. I'm running a biospectrum scan on the planet. Shouldn't you have done that before we left the escape pod? What? Don't question me like that. Of course I should have done it. But you were stuck in the pod and I had to revive you. There was so much going on. Really overwhelmed, poor little shard. Anyway, the scan is complete. This planet is full of life and the air is safe to breathe. First things first, we're going to need some tools. I guess I have no choice. Where should we begin? I don't want to be so reluctant. A simple axe can be crafted from wood and rock. Search around, grab some wood and rocks. Is it as simple as just walking straight into it? There's like a bunch of just loose logs just all around us here. Which, oh, I gotta sweep over it with the mouse. There we go. That's how it's done. Now that you have the raw ingredients for a wood-cutting axe, it's time to craft. All you have to do, craft things up and then hit craft. I'll give it a try. It doesn't sound complicated at all. Is it really that overwhelming for you? I guess he has amnesia. I don't want to judge too hard. Give it a try. It's not rocket science over here. It's clicking 3 buttons in order. If you can't handle that, we're in real trouble. Because eventually you're going to have to build up from like axe down here to rocket science, literal rocket science. Somewhere like up here, you know? You got to bridge that little gap. The little tiny bit there. We're a ways away. The y-axis of that scale might be a little wrong. What the shit? Oh god. Compsognathus. I don't know what it was called, but I'm going to try and shoot it. I feel like maybe that's not the best. Okay, he's coming after me, so I feel less guilty. Apparently you gotta really shoot like the actual body of this thing. I was kind of aiming at the head beforehand. I feel a little bit bad about it, but it also upped my combat level, so, you know, not that bad. There's equipment and abilities as a pirate hat for some reason. Skill tree. Alright. I got 1 point to spend. Where do I think I want to go with this? Reduces damage taken from hunger. Seems useful. Increase base health of all limbs. I have independent health per limbs. Increase light emitted by shards. So I'm going to have to worry about nighttime eventually. Roll. That seems probably like most immediately useful. I'm going to need to be able... I need to have to do that to like get away from certain things. It said I have to up... Where do I equip that? Abilities. There's also a bunch of other locked things. How exactly I equip it doesn't make any sense to me right now. Anyways, crafting. Let's get on this. Wood cutting axe. Oh, it only requires 1 of each thing. That's far easier than I expected it to be. Bandage, campfire, water pouch, workbench. All sorts of fun things. Very don't starve-ish. Hey, you did it. I never doubted you for a second. Okay, that was a lie, but I'm glad you did it. With the wood cutting axe, you can collect wood quickly from trees. It can also be used as a basic weapon if anything attacks us. The pistol seemed a little more effective. Can keep my distance. We're going to need a workbench to craft things from. Is the axe an exception? Is that one of the only things? Or probably the campfire and stuff you can do without a workbench as well. Should just be simple to craft. Just need some logs. Search around. I mean, I already have quite a few. I need a few more. Not quite there yet. Equip. But can I just like drag it down the bottom? That's like what I would rather have access to it in this way. There, that's what I'm trying to do. Minimap have really not found much of anything. Ooh, I've seen a tree before. Date discovered what biome it was in. A certain kind of grass. Plus we got this guy whose name is too long to fit into that little list there. It's currently raining but kind of sunny. All right, let's. I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to close the crafting thing. I do not like that mapping. All right, this tree is like massive. Let's just chop down this whole entire thing. Maybe we go collect a pig once we're done with that. We're already growing our wood cutting like crazy. Apparently it doesn't take much to level that up when you're at the very, very base level. What now? About the quest. Take me back to the pod. Scan the surrounding. How long have I been stuck here? What's the temperature? How long have I been stuck here? I'm pretty sure it's only been like the 3 days. Exactly. 81 hours. Or more impressively, 4,860 minutes. It does sound more impressive, but it's still not that exciting. I would love a quick pork chop. Want to make sure I got some nice food on the go. Leather scraps and raw meat. Yum yum. Might never even do anything with it. Seems perfectly reasonable to me. I've got something to chew on there. We can worry about like expanding our cooking ability at some point in the future. Right now, raw. Raw is a good start. Can only go up from there, right? Do I want like a clump of grass? Ooh, look at that. Watermelon seeds. Apparently. What the hell? Little jackalope or something? Well, the only way to learn about it would be to kill it, presumably. I imagine that's not the only way, but that's the way I'm going to go about it. Seems like it would be a hell of a lot easier. Ooh, we're discovering new trees all over the place. And upgrading my combat ability. I really kind of let the day get away from me here. I maybe shouldn't have spent so much time. I don't even know what I spent time on. Feels like I didn't do that much when I truly think about it. Let's just, can I just put this anywhere, really? Place. Yeah. Just right next to my ship here. Seems like as good a spot as any. Hey, we're getting a couple of achievements along the way. Good work getting the workbench placed down. This will be a good place to, do exactly what you normally do with a workbench in every game that's ever had one. Get a pickaxe, allow us to get nodes of coal and ore. Just like we did with wood cutting, we're going to go do the usual... I know where he's going with that, okay? I don't feel the need to dictate him explaining to me how to craft when we've already done it once. Leave it as is. You're really full of surprises. First a wood-cutting axe, then a workbench, and now a pickaxe. At this rate, we'll be off the planet within, I would say 50 years? There's quite a few technological steps. Like I said, you gotta get that little distance there. Now the real work starts. If we are ever going to make it off this planet, we're going to need to start smelting some ore into bars, and that's going to require a furnace. We need some stone and coal. There's got to be some nodes around here. Once you have enough stone and coal, use the workbench you just crafted to get a furnace. I'm thinking we should maybe head back into the pod for the night. It's seeming a little sketch out there. All systems functional? Well, maybe for you, but the ship at large? No, not really. Unlock dash, I still don't even understand how to... Oh, it starts costing more. That costs 3 once you go the next step down the tier there. Do you know what? Larger light radius? That actually seems like it's going to be quite useful quite quickly. And jumper leads. On death, you gain a small chance of being brought back to life by shard. Ooh, but it costs 5, so I can't quite do that yet. What are all of these? Chance to increase drops when mining. That's probably the same for like all those different ones. Gotta catch them all. Something like better crops. I didn't realize there was going to be farming and all these different things to go along with all this as well. There's actually quite a lot here. Weapons expert. Let's go with the wood cutting. Why the hell not? That's why. That's a pretty good reason why not to. Oh man, I gotta stay hydrated and eat food. That's actually kind of like quite a bit to think about all of a sudden. I would like this crafting thing to go away. There we go. I do have my moonberries, but maybe I kind of hold out on that a little bit. Do I get to, like, go to sleep? It's kind of seeming like maybe not. About that quest... Tell me about the quest. Have you crafted and placed the furnace yet? Alright, fine. I'll go deal with that if you're going to be so pushy about it. And if I die out here, it's your fault. You're the one who pushed me outside of my comfort zone and made me do this in the middle of the night. My circuits are getting wet. Again, that's on you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, it's entirely your fault. How do I equip this? It's very frustrating. Oh, you do equip it down there. That seems kind of dumb. I don't really like or get that. Like, that's... Okay, I guess? No, I don't really. That's stupid. That makes the skill very, like, not useful. Potato plant. Alright, if I just kind of keep wandering around, I'll eventually discover all kinds of neat things. Although I'm immediately realizing with the level of, or lack thereof, of light that I'm currently having to deal with here, I probably don't want to adventure too wildly off course here. I might as well just, like, do some really basic harvesting. It's already becoming daytime again already anyways. It wasn't a long wait whatsoever, it turns out. Reeds, discovering a few reeds by heading on over to this little pond. What is this burnt up wreckage? Coal deposit found. Also some, like, tomatoes and things. There's just, I like that they're, like, packaged seeds like that. Seriously, what is this? What are we doing with it? Alright, don't stand too close to it. I don't understand at all what I'm supposed to do with this, though. Oh, that's the coal. This guy right here. Look at that. Expert miner. Alright, they're much smaller than I was expecting them to be. You have an opinion on this? What do you need now? Don't be snarky with me. I just want to know what this is. Scan the surrounding area. Tell me what this is. Scanning location, biome, grassland, no nearby enemies, surrounding resources, iron, copper, coal. That's useful, but I want to know what's up with that. Does that mean other people have been, like, crash landing on this planet? What's that purple thing out there? Why is there, like, a ghost in the water or, like, a squid or something? I don't really know what that is. Oh, there's, like, full-on potato plants and things. Yeah, harvest. Oh, but I can also examine? Do I just get to learn something about it? Fully grown. I should harvest it soon. How about right now? Right now seems like a great time to do that. Oh, what you get out of it seems to be, like, somewhat random. Because it just kind of, on the second one, broke, whereas this one's going a little bit longer. An achievement for surviving the night, hey? Oh, we got some bats. Fried that thing. One single shot. Big lightning bolt. You know you have unspent skill points, right? You could be putting them to good use, like learning a new ability. I kind of figured that out already. It told me to learn roll. Already did it. Put it in your equipment bar. That's really stupid. Using abilities will be fundamental to keeping alive in some of the more dangerous areas of the planet. I just wish there was a better way to use them. Quest completed. Weird talents. Didn't even know that was something I was working towards. And I just earned it just like that, so quickly. This plasma pistol seems like I'll never need anything else. It seems plenty good to me. I see no reason to go upgrading to other things. I'm suddenly realizing, like, if I got all these tomatoes, I should definitely be eating some of them. Oh, I'm seeing how wildly these are 10 times better. This tomato is kind of crappy. now that I'm inspecting it a little bit more closely, you don't get a heck of a lot out of that. I would like to eat it. Is it working? I don't understand. There, I was eating them, I guess. It just, like, didn't make sense. How? Some of the UI's the tiniest bit clunky. Doesn't always make a ton of sense what or how I'm supposed to be doing anything. Was that not or anything like that? Oh, it's just like a bush, isn't it? Water lilies discovered. There's like a straight up chicken up here. Yeah. Yes, please. Why not? Raw chicken and a feather. I'm obviously seeing that there's like a crap load of tomatoes all over the place and everything, but I'm just kind of like distracted. At this point, I'm just thinking like I'm only gonna play it like a night or two, and I just kind of want to run around and like take in as much as I can. Like, what's this about? Why is there a scarecrow here? That's weird, isn't it? Right? Like, who would have put this out here? Can I chop him down? Can I harvest him and take him back to my own little area? My own home base? We got ourselves a healthy supply of iron. I feel like I should at the very least try and build the furnace. But I want to go see what's up with this. What's in this cave? We should probably take, like, at least a little bit of a look, right? I'm gonna get the plasma pistol going. This seems somewhat non-threatening. Oh, I found a campfire last legs achievement. That's something about finding a guy. There's only 38 achievements. I feel like I'm finding quite a few. Find Peter in his cave. Well, hi there, Peter. Candle discovered. Don't creep up on an old man like that. Another tourist destined for a bloody death. You should stay here and hide like me before he finds you. He always finds you. I'm not a tourist. I crash-landed here a few days ago. But you are a tourist. Everyone that comes here is. You just don't know it yet. I've seen too many people get killed by that maniac. I only survived this long by hiding. You need to stay here and hide with me. There's no escape. What maniac? What are you talking about? That one that brought you here. The one that crashed your ship. This planet is a death trap, a safari for a psychopath to hunt innocent people. The only way to survive is to hide, like me. Why would I want to grow old and die in a cave? I have an escape pod. An escape pod? Undamaged? Bruh, no, it's not possible. Bruh! I thought that was an N for a second. Nope, I don't. It's a weird exclamation. He must have slipped through his net to land safely. How? Why? There might just be a chance to make it off this desolate place. So many years lost to this planet, to this cave. I'm not leaving you here to die. Come with me. You would only slow me down. Goodbye. See you later, old boy. Quest started. Bloody tourists. I never thought I would leave this planet alive. If you do indeed have an escape pod, I will follow you. These knees aren't what they used to be. Not too quickly now. Okay. Do you want me to just haul you back to my place? Seriously? Seems like a pretty big ask. I could destroy it? Oh, man. Okay, it's a pretty standard workbench. I thought maybe this guy had access to something I did not. I'm just going to craft the furnace while I'm here anyways. We're in the safety of the cave. Might as well get it out of the way down here. Now, where did I leave my glasses? Have you been stuck without those down here the whole time? It's not like you have a ton of light to, like, do anything anyways. Probably no books. I don't think it really matters. I don't think you really need it. Oh, my energy is shot. Should I steal Peter's bed? Should I nap in this guy's bed? I did not expect this to be such a long task. Crafting might be one of the skills. You can learn like 7 different skills or something. There's like wood cutting and fishing and mining and all that. So maybe it's something you get better at, eventually start doing more quickly. The abilities. Smithing. I don't know if that's the same as crafting. That might be more direct, more specific, like when I start actually using the furnace. And cooking. Cooking is one as well. Can I use your bed? I can. I'm going to use this guy's bed. It's too early to sleep. Ah, nuts. Alright, well, let's get out of here, you old bastard. Small painting discovered, huh? Oh, he's also got a chest here. I'm going to loot it 1,000%. This guy's got a length of rope. What all do I want here? He's got a medium painting. Oh, make a house a home, an anvil, a bunch of dynamite, and even more rope. What can I leave behind? What seems like something I don't actually care? You know what? You can have my wheat. I kind of want that. The feather's stupid. A bone is kind of goofy. I don't really feel like I need that. I bet you rope is going to be useful. I'm saving myself the need to ever craft an anvil. Yeah. All right, man. I'm glad we stopped by your little pad here then. I was able to loot quite a bit of seemingly useful things from you. I think I should probably just run you straight back. Do you know what? That's probably mineable as well. I do kind of just want to check. My farming level's increasing. What? Doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I want you to follow a little bit more closely behind than you currently are. I'm not a fan. Oh, I'm so near my own house. I didn't even realize. I don't know why he dropped a tomato seed. But I discovered a raven. By killing it dead. It's the best way to learn. It's how all science is done, truly. Are you stoked to be brought back here? This is what you were wanting, right? Bloody hell. You weren't lying after all. No ship has ever made it to the surface undamaged. She's as old as me, but far more beautiful. Come on, did Bruce Almighty teach you nothing? beautiful. Get with it, guys. There might just be hope after all. So many years without any is not a way to live. Here, take my old cassette player, Rhett. What is this, Guardians of the Galaxy? What's that all about? It kept me going for a few years. Maybe it just might keep you going too. That's kind of funny though, because I just realized the game doesn't really have a soundtrack. Are we going to just now introduce it and you find like different music while you're playing? Like that is kind of funny. That's kind of great. All right. The painting for sure, don't need that. I can just go plop the anvil outside right away. Certain little crafting supplies, things like that. I don't need to carry all of this. Your energy level is extremely low. This is going to slow you down and stop you from using some of your skills and abilities. Return to the escape pod as soon as possible and sleep in the bed. That'll get you fully rested. All right, well, we're here now at this point. We can go for a rest. Are you still going to tell me it's like too early to sleep? Will it just let me go for it? Come on. All right, well, I have the cassette player. It has a tape inside. Well, I want to like try and use it and see if I got some tunes. Spinning, choose a track. Yeah, let me choose something. Selecting track. I'm Surviving Titan, Galaxy Quest. Great movie, by the way. Eat them bones. We'll go with Galaxy Quest. There we go. Suddenly we got tunes. I feel like I should adjust the music volume a tiny bit, though. Quite a lot. I think the game just crashed. And the error seemed to suggest that it couldn't find the cassette player file. Shit. I still have Peter with me, so that's good. It auto-saved, like, right then. I still have the cassette player with me. I'm not gonna choose any tunes. It is like version 0.5. It's like the full, not the full game, so try not to judge too harshly. Wait, you're still following me, man? No. Stay at the pod here. That's why I brought you back here. I don't want... Stop following me. Yeah. Hang out at the pod. That's fine. I'm letting you go. Okay, I'll wait here. That's great. Good. I feel like we're on the same page here. I didn't want to take you with me forever. No, it's never the deal. You can hang out here. I'm okay with that. Seems like a comfortable distance for our relationship to operate at. No need to see each other all day, every day. No thanks. Good work getting the furnace place down. You keep surprising me with how long you take to do things. But now we have a furnace, we can start the process. We can start to process ores. I wanted it to say processing so badly that it really messed with my brain. Into bars. That will allow us to craft an array of weapons, tools, and armor. The next thing we need is an anvil. Pretty simple to craft. 2 iron bars should do it. Time to start exploring. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and skip that step. Hope you're proud of me. It might mess with the progression of the game though, because he might think, good work getting the anvil place. Good, it did do an achievement check by talking to him there. You can start using it to craft bars that you smelted into weapons, tools, and armor, so I guess you won't be needing me anymore now that you're all set up to survive. I will just activate my self-destruct now. Alright, see you later. Sayonara. Good knowing ya. Self-destruct initiated. I mean it. 5, 4, 3. Are you going to call this off at any moment here? Wait. So after all that we've been through, you would just let me self-destruct like that? And I thought I was programmed without feelings. Well, now I know where I stand. It's official. I hate you. Anyway, we need to start getting you a stable source of food for the future. Speak to me when you're ready. We can start agriculture. We might survive this place yet. Chances are not great. One good thing about being a robot is I don't need to eat constantly to stay alive. But you, on the other hand, I guess we'd better start making some plans for you to be able to survive on here long term. That involves planting some seeds. Gonna need a shovel, dig and plant, craft a shovel, get that underway. I will forge a shovel and plant some seeds. Great. Might just stand a chance after all. Every single time he's surprised, like, oh, what do you know? I guess there is a chance. Interesting that we can upgrade. I need a smoldering ember. I do like that. I like the idea that you can upgrade your crafting things. I understand how the furnace works, man. You've explained it to me quite enough times. I just want to start using it. How do I there we go. Once you click on it, it brings up the menu over here. All right. Show me how to make a shovel so that we can get going on that. I have everything I need? Oh, it's red. The iron bar is redded out like that. So iron bar. I needed a few different things. I got the coal and the iron. No, I don't have the coal. I'm just going to run out quite randomly in the hopes of finding it. Pick up an egg along the way. Oh, God. Red berry discovered. Cool, right on. But there was also like a dinosaur over there that I'm going to bail on. Oh, right. Forgot how like exhausted my guy is. We're probably getting pretty near nighttime. Found a bunch of rocks. Not what I'm looking for. More bronze. That's cool too. Not what I'm looking for. What about if I just walk right out to this? Whatever this big purple rock is. That seems like worth investigating. I don't know what that was all about then. Couldn't really do anything about it. Octopus discovered. Didn't expect to be able to attack it, honestly. I'm very surprised that that worked at all. That's the first time I kind of feel like a bad guy for doing that to a random animal. It was less deserving of it than anything. Pretty well none of them have deserved it, but that was like the least by a pretty wide margin in my mind. What is up with this? I can't find coal at all. Every little thing I end up mining, I'm finding completely the wrong materials. I don't know what's up with these water lilies. Some of them look like they have like eggs in them. More wreckages. So I guess that's like probably the type of thing that, you know, Peter would have crash landed in. Sweet corn plant. Oh, I have seen the seed of that before. I already have the seed, but that's my first time discovering the actual plant. We got like another scarecrow type. I don't know why I'm finding varieties. Fence panel. Oh god, there's like a little radish monster attacking me. I'm definitely plasma pistoling that thing to death. Seems excessive for this tiny little sapling, but I'm going for it. Whoa. Okay. There's like a totally someone else's escape pod. It looks exactly like the one we arrived on, only older. This planet's getting stranger by the minute. Ooh. We also got like a big vulture over there that I don't really want to mess with. But the little mini map, I kind of want to move away from that just to see if it like marks itself as significant enough. We're finding snakes and all kinds of things over here. A notice board, 0. Closed until further noticed. Okay. the array of unique things I'm starting to discover is widening extremely quickly. Yet, for the life of me, just no coal whatsoever. I'm glad I just found an anvil, rather than needing to craft things to make an anvil. Couple of cows hanging out up here. Hey guys. It's just regular old cows, huh? There's so much going on over there. And none of it's what I'm looking for. I feel like that's it's really jamming me up right now because I'm being so narrowly focused on this one thing that I'm kind of needing to ignore other things for a little while rather than feeling like I can stop and really appreciate everything that I'm seeing because I'm just entirely coal limited. Am I dumb or wrong? Did I not find it just by breaking up rocks like I thought? I can craft coal out of wood. Damn it. That seems to make a lot of sense. That's usually how things work in games like this. Alright, well that's busy doing that. I didn't realize I didn't have to stand there and watch it do its thing. I probably didn't have to stand there and do that with the furnace back when I originally crafted that. Oh god. My guy is starving. In addition to a lot of other things. Do you know what? I'm just going to eat this to replenish his hunger and thirst and energy and things. Just, why not? It's a lot easier. You should really make a campfire. A campfire will keep us warm and keep us safe from enemies. It's pretty easy to craft. A little bit of some wood and flint. Do you know what? Sounds like a grade A idea. Can get on board with that quite readily. Right in the middle here. We'll just stick it right up front. Quest completed. Start a fire. It doesn't really seem like I really completed it fully. Okay. I can stick all my logs in it. There we go. That seems nice. And now I can finally start doing some of what I've been trying to build towards here. I guess while that's crafting, I can look at my skill tree since I haven't really been spending anything. What comes like after dash? There's a glow stick. Shard will drop his glow stick on the ground, lighting the area nearby. Okay, that's kind of neat, I guess. Getting stronger. Base health. Yeah, why not? Make ourselves a little bit tougher. Unburnt reduces fire damage. No, don't really care about that a whole lot. Reduce hunger pains, pretty useful. Reduce thirst damage, pretty useful, I think. I can still keep going further with all this, can't I? How about lumberjacking? I don't have to cut down trees that often. Seems useful. Logging for gold, gain a small chance of getting rare drops when wood cutting. Is that kind of the same idea with this? Crit Master... a increased chance of dropping rare ores. And yeah, I can get the minor one as well. So I should have invested in some of that probably sooner. Water pouch. Ooh, I found a string, so I can actually do that one. Then I can deal with my building thirst. I placed the furnace. Why is it still in my inventory like this? Could I have kept placing it if I wanted to? That was kind of unclear. You can have a net for catching butterflies, a spear, torches, a sleeping bag, in case I guess I want to sleep anywhere other than at the actual pod. Sharpened stone, ideal for when you're crafting weapons and projectiles. Shield, turtle helmet. What do I need for those? I need a turtle shell. That makes sense. Can become my very own turtle and a half shell. I'm a big fan of that prospect. Oh, sometimes I don't know how to make this like UI at the bottom just go away. And it's very, very intrusive, and I don't know what its deal is. I'm gonna just start agriculturing up here. My guy's throwing a hell of a fit because he's exhausted, and I get it. I've literally... Actually, maybe that's not why he's mad about, because I did recover my energy with my moon, whatever it was called. But he seems frustrated. Maybe he's just working real hard. Maybe that's the main thing. I don't know what this is. I don't know what to do with those when I see them. watermelon seeds, plant. Shove you right there. I can plant some of my corn and things. You can actually manage to dig a hole and plant a seed. I'm proud of you, and I'm not even kidding this time. You were kidding the other times? That really hurts my self-esteem. We pretty much have everything we need in order for you to survive now. Hopefully you can remember all of this too, so I don't have to repeat it. We can now start exploring this planet a bit and see what we are really dealing with. Who knows what we'll find. Speak to me when you're ready. That's kind of the gist of what I feel like showing off right now. The different crafting routes, the different tools and things, the exploration, the fact that you can discover other escape pods to kind of like unravel that mystery a little bit. We found like a different character. There's a large variety of different enemies and things that you have to fight your way through. A pretty expansive world. Like, I don't know how long it'll let me zoom around here. I don't know if there's like built-in barriers or anything. We found just quite a lot of independent things. It includes every like bush and rock and detail and everything, but it's scratching the surface. There's a lot going on with this game. I think it's quite neat. If this is the type of thing you're into, it seems pretty well-rounded, nice casual pace. Yeah, I think I kind of just want to do one-off, show what it's all about. But yeah, the game comes out April 30th. You guys can keep an eye out for that yourself. Surviving Titan, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.